fully vaccinated Australians could soon be free to visit restaurants and bars, attend sporting matches and travel on planes under preliminary proposals to be put to National Cabinet on Friday. It's part of the government's four-phase plan for reopening and will increase pressure on Queensland and WA to conform. The Australian reports a decision is unlikely this week, but exemptions will apply to residents of all states and territories once formalised. It's a hot topic on Sunrise this morning. For their take, I'm joined by Federal Political Editor at the West Australian, Lani Scarr, and CFM Gold Coast Brekkie host Bianca Dye. Morning to you, ladies.
Hi.
Lani, this morning's front page of your paper has taken aim at the Prime Minister and the New South Wales Premier. Take a look, labelling the dispute an SHIT show about nothing, after Mark McGowan likened the situation to a Seinfeld episode. There's a lot of us and them, isn't it, between the West and the East? But on another note, West Australians can already go out to the pub, to basically anywhere. What's your take, Lani?
Yeah, I mean, how good is our front page? But you're right, West Australians can go out and they can go out to the pub. They are living a free life at the moment. But it's important to remember that no other jurisdiction in the world has kept COVID-0 a reality. And we will have to accept that even at 80% vaccination, there will be COVID cases. Israel is the best example, where they've got 80% vaccination rate, yet their 7-day case average is 6,519 deaths. So, you know, I think a lot of West Australians, particularly come Christmas time, will be wondering whether they can visit their friends and family interstate and will want to have things opened up to an extent.
Lani, is that the feeling in WA? Because they love the Premier, he's kept them safe, the borders are still locked. Is there any appetite for the borders to stay open? Because when they open, there will be cases. And how long are they going to be closed for? How many years?
I mean, West Australians are living the freest life at the moment, and it is good at the moment. But I think once the rest of the country is opening back up and we are getting at that 80% vaccination rate, then people will want to be freer.
Bianca, Queensland Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk, she's not backing down. She's saying the modelling is out of date. She doesn't believe it.
Look, this is a really tough one for the Premier because, you know, she wants to protect us. She wants to protect our livelihood. And, look, we've been having protests on the border here at the Tweed. People are protesting for their freedom. People are losing businesses. The mental health of this country is in a rapid decline. I would not want to be a politician at the moment with the whole idea of do we open them or do we not. We're going to need to get as many people vaccinated and hopefully let's just get our freedom back as soon as we can. I mean, the idea of Christmas time with all of us in our own separate states, doesn't that just sound like a sad future for everybody? We're all in lockdown. We can't go anywhere. It's, you know, but then they've got to protect us as well. I mean, that's their jobs as politicians, to make sure that, you know, it doesn't spread. And when we do have the lockdowns, it seems to be working. So I'm glad it's not a decision that I have to wake up and make every day, because this is very tough for our politicians at the moment.
Look, it is tough. It seems to be working, but then sometimes when Delta gets in, it really gets out of control, like we've seen.
Well, then it's,
Even in Melbourne, they're having trouble.
Yeah, it does.